All right, y'all. Just want to holler at y'all real quick, all right? I want to talk to y'all about living a more intentional life. So, to have a transparent moment, I spent most of my life living aimlessly in my friendships, in my relationships, in my things that I was passionate about, where I spent my time. I had no real why for a long time. I remember this young lady who I was dealing with like 10 years ago. And of course, it went nowhere, and now I understand why. Well, it took me years to understand why. Um, I forgot if she said it to me directly or indirectly, but she was like, be intentional. It stuck with me. Then I got it years later. It took for me to really grow up. It took for me to come out of denial that I was living aimlessly, that I had no real goals. I didn't know where I was going in life. I was being tugged in all different directions because I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have anything that I was truly focusing on, you know what I mean? So I wasn't being intentional with my time. I was spreading myself thin. I was all over the place. I was just doing things just to do things. So we have to be more intentional with our life. Even if you don't fully understand your purpose, have one. Give yourself one, right? I can let me not put any promises out here. I feel like I can promise you this, but I'm going to just say this. If you give yourself a purpose, if you give your life meaning, you're going to be led into your purpose. Just have something that you are aiming for in life, and you are going to get there. I'm gonna give you a quick example, right? Like, I love music. Music was being used for me to release, even though I didn't know this at the time. Like, when I first started, I started off writing poetry, and then that translated into music. Well, it started as like battle rap, and then I started writing conceptual songs, right? I wrote a song, two songs called Speeding in the Rain and Bust Me Down. I brought them together, and I told a story in that music video, and it sparked the interest of an indie writer. And she reached out to me and put me in my first independent film, and it was called If I Was Your Girl, which is on Tubi right now if y'all want to check it out. I'm low-key ashamed. But they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself and that I didn't even think about. But music is what led me into doing acting on an independent level, right? Then after years of doing that, of different people reaching out to me, I finally broke to the mainstream. Got me an episode on Power. Got me a reoccurring role on another show called Dark Matter that's coming out May 8th. It's with Sony Pictures. It's going to be on Apple TV. I'm with some major actors and actresses. Like, things that you think you're supposed to be doing leads you to what you actually supposed to be doing. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. You have to walk into something, and you have to hold yourself accountable to show up every single time, regardless of the no's, regardless of moments where you feel like you failing. There's nothing but feedback. And like I expressed to y'all before, like, rejection is just a form of God protecting you. Like, sometimes you think you want something, but God, like, that's not what you need. I got something bigger for you. I don't know if y'all ever saw that meme where Jesus had a bigger teddy bear behind his back, but he was trying to take the little teddy bear from the little girl, but she didn't want to give it up because that was her teddy bear. She loved that teddy bear. She tightened her grip on that teddy bear, didn't want to give it up because she didn't understand that Jesus had something bigger for her. She couldn't see it. So because she couldn't see it, meaning like with these two eyes, it was hard for her to give up what she could see and what she was familiar with. So I just want y'all to be more intentional with y'all, where you spend your time, how you spend your time, where your energy is going. Because, energy is a form of powering up something, right? So be mindful what you watering, what you feeding, because that's what's growing on your end. So be intentional about what you want to see grow. That way you can be more intentional about where your energy go. All right? I truly wish y'all well, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Also, good news. Me and my best friend, we created another podcast. So it's a rebranding. I know y'all was on the Space for Us podcast, but it's a rebranding. I'm no longer a cast member on the Space for Us podcast. So me and my best friend, Nelsia from a Space for Us podcast, we came together and we created the Shellosphere podcast. I'm gonna play like the little promo. It's a quick promo just to like let people know that we got y'all. It's not gonna be the same what y'all saw with the Space for Us podcast, but we got y'all. We're gonna create a space that's it's gonna be beautiful. Different vibes, different energy, more authentic, just more raw. So play it real quick. So turn your TVs and your volumes up and listen to the Sheller's perspective. Welcome to the Shellosphere. There's a lot of love in here. You vibing in a different atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellosphere, where we live, laugh, and learn, and you delight from the bridges that burn. Alright, so just stay tuned, man. Tune in. It's coming March, as it stated. Keep supporting. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the energy exchange. And yeah, let's do it.